friends, thank you so much for being with us again this weekend at the Junction. All right, you guys got to try out that new classroom last week. I hope it was wonderful. If you have any questions or concerns about that, please feel free to let me know. All right, K1 friends, this week we're finishing up our road trip series, Some Things Are Worth the Wait. Our big word for the month has been patience, which is what we're all learning while we're under construction. But patience is waiting until later for what you want now. Or, as it came out last week, one of our families said, patience is waiting without whining. So have fun with that one in your classroom. Okay, so our story this week is called Souped Up. It's Esau's Impatience. You can find this in Genesis 25, verses 24 through 34. And again, this is when he gives up his birthright for a simple bowl of soup. So you're going to notice we have a lot of soup things going on. All right, so what you'll start with is when the kids come into the classroom, you have a bag of colored marshmallows, and you're going to put one of these mini marshmallows in a Ziploc bag and write the kiddo's name on it. Now, they are in charge of keeping track of their bag while they're with you. This is kind of an experiment. In fact, Harvard did this experiment 50 years ago. It's really interesting. Talk to me about it. But what you're going to do is give them that marshmallow and tell them not to eat it. Show patience. If they show patience, they get 3 more marshmallows at the end of class. So we'll see which ones can hang on to that bag and not eat their marshmallow and earn 3 more. But after you put their marshmallow in the bag, you're going to play a quick game with them, and you're going to ask them what they would prefer. Now, if you want to have them move from one side of the room to the other, that's fine. So they'll have to decide, is chocolate cake better or is chocolate ice cream better? And have them move to that side of the room. Now, if your class is a little crazy and moving from side to side is going to cause a problem, have them stand up if they like chocolate cake and sit down if they like vanilla ice cream. And you can do that on your area rug. All right, bring them on into the Junction for our lesson and our worship time. And as you get back to the classroom, you're going to get to play some more games. Now, the first one is called Think Twice, and this is a game of charades. And so you're going to, it's kind of stop action. So you have a page of scenarios, and you'll read these to the kids. Like you're playing video games, and you notice a delicious smell coming from the kitchen. Mom's baking chocolate chip cookies. What do? Do you stop playing the video game and go sneak a cookie? Or do you finish playing the video game and wait till after dinner for your cookie? You're going to say stop, and everybody needs to freeze, and then say think, and they touch one finger to their head, and then say twice, and they touch their other finger to their head. Now they have to act out. What should they do? Should they continue playing video games? Or should they sneak into the kitchen to get a cookie? So go through these with them. Some of them are going to be ornery, and that's just the way our little K1s are going to be. All right, just talk through that with them. The next thing you're going to do is called lentil stew, and so you'll have this box full of, it's full of rice and beans, and this is to symbolize that bowl of soup that Esau traded his birthright for. Now there are cards in here, and they have pictures on them, and have them pass this bucket around and pull a card out, and then have them tell you what's going on in the story. What happened in this picture according to what we learned in the Junction. Now after that, you're going to work on your memory verse. Now, this is called a patience pyramid because they actually have to stop and think. They want to build this in order of how the memory verse reads. Now, this is going to be great practice since this is the last week of the month, and if they can say this memory verse, they get their prize. So this will be a good way for them to get it back hidden in their hearts. But they're going to want to start at the top with, wait for the Lord. Be strong. Do not lose hope. And build this pyramid. So you'll have a few sets of these and have the kids work as a pair to go over these. Now after that's done and it's time to close in prayer, anybody still sitting with that Ziploc bag and a marshmallow in it gets 3 more. And again, that's just to drive home. Patience is waiting until later for what you want now. Guys, we couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much for being with us.